The documentary makers did not attempt to give an answer to the shocking truth of this video's title at all, that they had presented to their audience. So, of course, I have taken upon myself to try and do just that with this video of mine. So, I was watching a tiger documentary recently and learned that tigers will fight other tigers to the death, even their own offspring, to hold on to their territory. At face value, it sounds so harsh and cruel and made me think, yep, that's what animals would do, especially brute beasts like those tigers. Oh, but hold on. Don't be so quick to come down so harshly on them and to condemn them so eagerly, because in that same documentary, I also learned another very revealing fact about their lives, and it's that the vast majority of times a tiger attempts to hunt and to acquire one of the prey of their vast territory, they come up empty-handed. So I am just going to assume that 9 out of 10 times, when they attempt to secure their next batch of sustenance for themselves, they end up with nothing. And of course, it's a lot of strength and energy to expend, especially when it is too hot, like how some of those regions in India can get, or when it is too cold, like how some of those regions in Siberia can get. When they have to chase down a lightning-fast deer who is going to do anything and everything that they can to avoid losing their one and only life to those jaws of those tigers. So that territory of theirs is of their life, as well as the amount of prey that is available, they're also definitely being their life. But more importantly to understand, and whatever the number of prey that is currently there, also appears to be just enough for one of them. So now, knowing all of that, add another adult tiger to that already very limiting and challenging situation, and the odds are going to be even worse for both of them then. To try to survive, adding another adult tiger to that same territory would appear to be an automatic suicide for one or both of them. So he or she might as well fight that other invading adult tiger to the death for that territory, because with both of them there, it's going to apparently be the same thing anyways when that kind of situation occurs. And to reiterate that bombshell fact that I opened this video up with, yes, even if that other invading adult is her own offspring, according to that tiger documentary that I saw, she will still fight her to the death to retain her own territory. Because as we've already seen, that amount of territory is a very much and quite literally her life. So now do you see what I've been seeing and trying to get at with all of this? Once again, if they don't fight to defend and to keep their only territory that they apparently need every single square meter for themselves, then that is basically already death, if you think about it, right? So that's why they will do such a seemingly cruel and barbaric thing to their own adult offspring. It looks like to me, to really drive home this insanely dire and serious life or death situation all the more one more time, even though it all sounds so cruel and barbaric and all that on the surface, it looks like that's just the law of the jungle, if you will. That's just nature, and that's just how it is, and what the wild is, apparently. So what's the big lesson here, then? I think when you do see the big picture and understand how it all works together, and see it thoroughly as you should, you can understand many of their behaviors a lot more logically and soundly at the end of the day. Even if you don't like some of those behaviors of theirs at all like I don't, at least this greater understanding of them should now help us to perhaps not vilify them nearly as much as we might have had, and to not see them as insane as we probably would have without this more thorough understanding of their lives and the everyday situations that they face, like we now do.